So, with the new season, it's all done now. It's all wrapped. Do you know what's set up yet? Do you have this as the seed, like, let you know what's happening on schedule for the next season at all?
Well, let's see. We're rolling out the current episodes that we have internationally.
Okay.
On Thursday, October 17th.
And how is that happening? Like, what's it?
Through YouTube.
Okay.
Because the CWC platform on their website is United States only, and so with YouTube,
So will the YouTube versions be international only, or they'll be universal?
they'll be international.
So US.
Universal.
So I'm saying, so US, but US viewers won't be able to access the YouTube
So my
version.
understanding, US will be able to access it on YouTube.
Okay,
Even if
it's international. So but that's just getting that out, which is gonna be great because now lots of
Right.
fans.
People all over the world
You
can
guys
see it
have
now.
fans all. That's
Yeah.
a big party.
Yeah.
A big part of your fan base, I know, is all.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
are you writing the next season already
We're
yet?
coming up with ideas.
Well, yeah, we've got a lot. I mean, we've got
Yeah,
a
you've
whole
got-
season, a whole broadcast season.
Oh,
worth
you have-
of idea
okay.
episodes that we have scripted in a show Bible.
So you've actually figured it out of where
yeah, we
where
know
it's actually going to go, where eventually where they've actually been married for a while and
Yeah.
things are a little bit more settled down.
It's still pretty early.
You stay newlyweds for a while. I think.
Really?
I think you spend your entire married life finding out about your
I know,
partner.
but they stay. Oh, they're this.
Good marriage, yeah.
It's that.
Yeah, I would say that it's by the end of the first season, I'd say we're still pretty early on in the marriage.
By experience or by time?
By both.
Both.
Oh, okay. So not a lot of it will be. It's going to be more like it'll be a minute, sort of like the way How I Met Your Mother is doing their current season, where it's like they're going to fit a whole weekend into one season.
More like a 24, except.
Okay, so like
it's like the sitcom version of 24.
Yeah, it's actually true that on most shows, if you actually count up the amount of actual time
Ah.
that's elapsed,
Yeah.
an entire season is often just like a
Right.
month.
Yeah, sometimes it is. Yeah. What was it like directing? So I mean,
It
get
was
some.
a blast.
Yeah.
It was a blast. Yeah. To work. Well, first of all, when you're directing as an actor, also your producer, it
Right.
makes things go a lot quicker because when you have an idea, we have an idea on set. It's
Right.
like, okay, we talk to Jane, but you're working with your boss, and you're working with like whose vision it is. So that was a ton of fun, and it's just a beautiful world that they created. So and I got to kind of jump in and be a part of it. It was a lot of
And was it just a direction standpoint, or did you get some story input at all?
Well, Jane and Brad are really collaborative.
You
but
guys-
they really
yeah.
create the world. I mean, they create
Yeah.
the world and they create the story, and they're incredibly inclusive and open to ideas. But it's their world. It's their idea, and so I was
Right.
just happy. It was fun to be a part of it.
Then, speaking of that world, have you thought of ways to bring the comic eventually into the series? Maybe.
I feel like the comic
I mean-
book leans into comic tropes and the
It-
show leans into sitcom tropes.
Okay.
And, they probably aren't going to cross each other that much.
Well, I mean, maybe the craziness of the comic book, like somehow just getting into some special effects stuff, just to get a little crazy, maybe.
The producer and me says no because that costs too much money.
Okay.
But
Get this.
in the comic, there's a gift that is given to Jason Brady
Okay.
from Lady Gaga.
Right.
And we had a fan give us that gift today. It's depicted. They gave us a replica of that gift, which is the pop art of Fabergé Eggs.
And they signed off a contract to be able to use it, maybe.
Well, maybe they would let us use it. So if we put
Yeah,
something
you
like
guys
this
could.
into the show,
Yeah,
then
that
it
would be that's
sort of
like
brings
or
the
something. Yeah,
comic
something
into
like that.
reality.
Like just
Yeah.
have something like that on the wall in the background.
Yeah.
That would like, especially because the fan, the super fan base.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm a fan, but I don't have time to be the super. It's more like I'd be a super fan. Like I said, if you lived in New York, I'd be at your door every day. But
Well, you'd have to get internet television first.
What we actually did, we printed stills from the comic book that we hung on the walls in the background of the show.
Okay.
But we ended up not shooting
Yeah.
that wall.
Yeah.
So you can't see them.
But it is in there in season 5 and 6. You'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
what was it like teaming up with Seth again?
Working with Seth Green?
Yeah, working with him
loved
again.
He was fantastic. He was great to have on set.
here.
And his wife,
Yeah,
Claire
he's-
Grant, is in played Mekhi Phifer's wife in episodes. So we get to have the whole family on our set. We loved it. Yeah, they've been great.
It's been fabulous because I mean, he just. So further seasons will be longer, maybe at all, though, or the CWC it hasn't really told you.
It depends on what platform we end up doing.
Oh, so this season was just for just that season, the seed thing. It's not a guaranteed for future seasons at all.
Well, we agreed to give them
The three,
those two stories and the 6 episodes.
Okay.
And I think that they are interested in making more content that is comedy.
Okay.
So we'll see if it's with us. We hope it is.
But
And right now the length of the stories is
Right.
a standard 30-minute TV show episode.
Right.
So if we make more stories, they'll be that same length. Whether or not it'll take one click of your computer or 3, or whether you're
okay.
hitting the remote on your TV is sort of immaterial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'd like to eventually actually make full length of.
We want
Well,
to
we
make
just like making them. And
Yeah.
if we could find a reason to go in and make them every week most of the year, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It's TV.
Premium hasn't
It's a TV show.
shown. You haven't heard anything from like premium networks maybe that would be more apt to being willing to.
I don't think that they necessarily are any more apt than the CW. I think the CW
Huh.
is really cool. I think that they.
I don't mean apt in terms of being the right place. I mean in terms of being comfortable of putting that kind of show.
Well, they
out
are
there.
clearly comfortable with our show. They've had no creative input.
But that's
at
the
all.
internet. I'm talking premium
Oh, no.
as
Well,
in.
it's
Yeah.
the same.
Oh, it's the same market.
It's the same
Market,
medium,
yeah.
and that's our
That's
point.
it. Oh,
is that
okay.
Television is a concept. It's not a box in your living room.
Oh, so that's where.
And so the CW is putting their name on that product, regardless of whether or not
Right,
it's on
okay.
the broadcast faucet or the
Okay.
online faucet.
Yeah. So yeah,
So-
if we love the CW in its entirety, and the CW in its entirety loves us. At what point we'll be coming from the TV screen versus the computer screen? Well, they're all one screen.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you thought about maybe eventually if that, with the segment of maybe putting some more of you into the show?
I don't know
Or
if we could get. I don't think
I
we could
mean,
any
no.
more of
I
you than that.
mean,
He's
like
writer,
the
he
music part.
produces- Oh, the music.
Oh yeah, I
You haven't really done that into Husband yet, and
Yeah, I know. It's.
I've been waiting. I've been like surprised there hasn't been like some kind of like music with Sean coming in with like just the backbeat, just for like one little chorus and stuff.
I do kind of. I love the idea of if we did a full season. I mean, there's so many stories to tell that we kind of have to go with the one we
Right.
really feel like is important at that moment. But yeah, if we were doing a broadcast season, I think it'd be great to have Cheeks sort of be
Yeah.
like a male Kesha.
Well, you're,
Music videos and a
that's what
full-length
you're going.
album
That's
and-
good. That's what it. I mean, are you so focused on Husbands that you're kind of
Well,
not
it's,
getting?
It's what takes up most of my time, but
So
I
you are
love,
planning the-
love music, and I hope that I can.
You wait
And in
a
whatever
full
I
length.
do.
I mean, I'm surprised you haven't put. You've got to put out the extra album soon eventually.
Yeah.
You don't have enough songs for that yet, right?
No, and those were
You don't feel it.
experiments. Those weren't, you know what I
They
mean?
were more about the music videos than the actual music in some
It
ways.
was more about working creatively in any capacity
Okay.
I could. It wasn't as
Okay. Serious as you.
cohesive, maybe. Yeah, and they were fun. You know, they were tongue in cheek. They were not.
They weren't an actual. Well, the beating. Okay, yeah, sure.
You know. But yeah, I mean,
yeah.
anything I do, I hope I can find
That'd be-
an
yeah,
excuse
that'd
to work music into.
I'm trying to figure out how to tie it up. I mean, we got to somehow recreate the picture one more time, even without Sean. So I don't know how we'll do
Oh,
it.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Maybe Jane can take. You might have to fill in for Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel like Funny double
Same height.
So, what kind of message? All right, what's a nice final message that you would show to fans who don't know the show, who may actually be like totally like against the idea? Period. I mean, I'm not, but
Against
you know,
the idea of
just the idea of yeah. What's your selling point to people that you feel they're not anti-gay, but they still can't wrap their head around the idea
You're
of
pro laughter.
Yeah, and love and marriage.
Yeah.
Like
It's
got those.
Right.
not a scary show. It's
Right.
a funny,
Right.
friendly.
you haven't thought of a marketing of try to getting those people that would totally just be like no, but might somehow still watch the show somehow.
No, I don't make the show for them.
Okay.
I'm not going to spend a bunch of energy figuring
All
out
right,
how to
okay.
sell them on it.
I thought it'd be
Yeah.
interesting to try to
They
figure
like
that
it,
out,
they
but
don't.
And generally people like it. People
yeah,
try
no,
it, they like it.
I've been there since day one, and I love it. So
It's like lasagna. You're probably gonna like it.
Yeah, it's about laughter, love, and marriage. And if you're
What about
against those
vegetarian?
three things, you've probably got your problem.
all right, that's awesome.